Hello and welcome to your December 2024 monthly horoscope. I'm Tina from Astro Tina, your go-to source for life guidance through the ancient wisdom of Vedic astrology. Now, in today's video, before I begin, I normally get comments asking which system I use. I use the Vedic sidereal system, which reflects the actual positions of the planets and constellations in the sky. Unlike the Western astrology, which is based on the tropical zodiac, which is tied to the Earth's seasons. So Vedic astrology aligns with the sidereal zodiac, accounting for the precessions of the equinox. So this system ensures that our insights are rooted in the true cosmic framework. So my predictions are focused on your ascendant sign or your lagna. And for those of you who don't know your Vedic ascendant sign, it's very easy to find online for free. Just go to Google and type in free Vedic chart and type in your birth details. And for this, you do need your date, your time, and your place of birth. So for the month's horoscope, I explore the planetary movements that will impact your love life, your relationships, health, career, finance. I tell you days that you need to be careful, and I tell you days which are really good for money. So you get your money days and you get your honey days. I always begin by giving a quick overview of the month, and then I break it down by the calendar. So please take a screenshot of the calendar and use that as your guide for the month. So let's uncover how the celestial energies of the month of December will guide you through your life's journey. So December will definitely be a transformative month, bringing shifts in energies as Venus moves into Capricorn and Aquarius. The Sun traverses Sagittarius, and the key planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu maintain their positions. The retrograde of Mars and Jupiter and Mercury emphasizes introspection, patience, and revisiting old decisions. Now, Venus starts in Capricorn on December 2nd, bringing a focus on practical relationships, commitments, grounded approaches to love and creativity. Now, by December 28th, Venus moves into Aquarius, sparking a desire for freedom, unconventional connections, and social interactions. Now, Sun in Sagittarius from December 15th marks a period of exploration, optimism, and philosophical growth. This transit encourages seeking truth and broadening your horizons. Now, Mars will be retrograde in Cancer from December 6th, intensifying emotional responses and urging careful handling of conflicts, especially within family dynamics. As it retrogrades, there's a need to manage inner frustrations and revisit past actions. Mars's transit to Gemini on January 20th, 2025 will ease this tension, ushering in commitment-driven efforts. Now, Jupiter remains retrograde in Taurus, which is urging reflection on material wealth, security, personal values. So it's a time for reassessing long-term goals related to finances and your stability. Now, Saturn in Aquarius keeps us focused on humanitarian efforts, innovation, and reform, but it may feel heavy with delays and restrictions due to the retrograde energies. Rahu is in Pisces and Ketu is in Virgo, which brings attention to spiritual growth and practical challenges, helping to balance dreamy aspirations with grounded approaches. So now let's look at each sign individually, beginning with the overview and then the calendar. Virgo horoscope for the month of December 2024. The theme of the month is boredom in marriage, support from your siblings. You could have a big dream come true, and you could also see success at your workplace. So first, let's do an overview of the month for Virgo, and then after that, I will go over your monthly calendar with a day-to-day prediction. So for Virgo, December is a month of exploration and transformation, emphasizing personal growth in relationships, in your relationship dynamics, with Jupiter in Taurus, the ninth house of higher learning and spirituality. Now, you're encouraged to seek knowledge, expand your horizons, and explore new philosophies. This transit is an excellent opportunity for travel, education, for spiritual pursuits, fostering a broader perspective on your life. Now, Mars is currently retrograde in Cancer, the 11th house, prompting you to reevaluate your friendships, your social network. And you may find yourself reflecting on your aspirations and the support system in your life. As Mars transits into Gemini, the 12th house, in late January, you'll experience an increase in introspection and a desire to explore your inner world. Now, the sun's entry into Sagittarius on December 15th, your fourth house and of home and family, your mother, this emphasizes your domestic life, encouraging you to nurture family relationships and to create a harmonious home environment. Now, Venus will be in Capricorn, the fifth house of creativity and romance, until December 28th, enhancing your creativity and your creative expression and romantic endeavors. Now, before moving into Aquarius, which is the sixth house of health and of your daily routine, your work, of loans and debt. So here the emphasis will be on creating a balance between life-work dynamics. Now, Mercury, your ruling planet, is in retrograde in Sagittarius until December 15th, which may lead to misunderstandings or even delays in your communication, particularly regarding home and family matters. So it's wise to be patient and double check details during this period. So now let's look at the calendar for daily predictions. Now, December 1st, this is a very favorable month for you to spend time with your siblings. You'll see that their energy is very in sync with yours. They'll be very supportive. The 1st, the 27th, and the 28th, those are really great days to spend with your siblings, even to do some local traveling maybe with them or just for local work as well. Now, the 2nd and 3rd, this is where you're happy at home. You guys are having a good time. The energies are very supportive. The 4th and 5th, these are also very good dates for you. This is, if you're single, this is a great time to go out on a date, enjoy yourself, be a little spontaneous. And it's also a good time to learn something new as well. You'll see that you're better able to really take in the information that you're learning. Now, on the 6th and 7th, this is where the energies become a little bit unfavorable for you regarding your health, debt, and disputes. You'll see that your energies are not very in sync with the people around you. You'll be irritable. People around you will be irritable, so you could very easily get into a dispute with someone. Regarding your debts, you could also have some stress regarding your debts here, and your health may not be at its best. Your energies could be low here. And you could just not be feeling your best. So if you have any court dates, if you have dates that are very important for you to get something done or a meeting, maybe these are not the best dates for that as the energies are not supportive. Now, moving on to the 8th, 9th, and 10th. These are your honey days. These days you should be feeling better and you're getting some support from your spouse as well. If you're in business, this is a great time for you to actually collaborate with your partner, maybe go over long-term goals, and you'll be able to communicate your ideas better with your partner. Overall, you'll see this is a month where there is some boredom in your marriage. Everything is going great. The energy home environment is good. It's just the spontaneity is not so much there. So there is this sense of boredom. Now, the 11th and 12th, this is where the energies again are unfavorable. You may feel a little bit stressed here. So it's 2 days where you're not feeling your best. You could be just overthinking. It could have something to do with family, with expenses. So, but those 2 days pass, and the 13th and 14th, you're feeling much better. The energies are much better. So, you're also able to, if you're wanting to sit down with your father, have a chat with him, and maybe even go out and have some spend a day with your father. These are great days for that because the energies with your father will be supportive on these days. So the 13th and 14th, you'll see that he's more in sync with you. Now, the 15th and 16th, this is where you want to actually really put your foot down and really focus on your work. You want to focus on your career and your skill set. So if you have any meetings at work, these are great days for those meetings because you will get the results that you desire here. People around you in the work environment will also be very supportive to you, and they'll appreciate your skill set. Now on the 17th and 18th, this is where you want to go out, enjoy after working really hard. You want to have a good time. So this is a good time to socialize, to network, and also for those of you who are in the stock market. This is a good time for you to, if you want to invest further into the stock market, this is 2 days where you could actually look at the market and understand the trends better, and maybe invest further. Now on the 19th, 20th, and 21st, this is where, again, the energies are unfavorable here regarding your health, your debt, expenses, disputes. Your energies are low here. You're also feeling very isolated. You're not feeling supported here. And, overall, it's very unfavorable. So I would say that if you have any important dates, maybe postpone those days to a more favorable time. If you have decisions that need to be made, maybe make them on, let these 3 days pass and hold off on making decisions. Keep them pending, okay? Now, on the 22nd and 23rd, these are your days. This is where you regain your energies. This is where you feel better. You're in a better mood. You have higher energies here. So you want to self-rejuvenate and you want to self-recover on these days. So spend some time, focus on yourself, spend some time doing the things you want to do. Now on the 24th, 25th, and 26th, again, great energy on these days. This is where the money flow is really good. These are your money days. So if you need to take profit from the stock market, these are great days for that. You'll see that you're doing really well on these days. If you want to play the lottery, if you want to go to the casino, great days for that. You'll see that you'll do better on these days. If you lent money out to someone and need it back, this is a good time to ask for it back because you won't have any objections. You'll see that you actually will have cash in your wallet on these days. And for those of you who want to ask your spouse for some money, this is also a good time for that as well. They'll be more receptive to giving you that cash. Now on the 27th and 28th, again, your siblings will be very supportive on these days. This is, you could spend some time doing hobbies with them, or even take a trip, maybe a local trip or a trip for work. So these could be very good days, favorable days. So this is a really good week for you from the 22nd onwards. Very good week. Now on the 29th and the 30th, this is where you'll find that your home environment is very supportive. Your mother is very willing to listen and support you. Your home environment is very peaceful and enjoyable. And on the 31st, again, you could be very focused on this day. If you want to learn something new, this is a good time for that. You'll really be able to absorb that information. If you're someone who is, invested in the stock market, this is somewhere where you could actually take time to learn more about your investments or the stock market. You'll be able to take in more information on this day. So, again, your honey days are the 4th, 5th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 31st. This is where you'll find that your significant other is more receptive to you and the energies flow better between you. And on the 24th, 25th, and 26th, this is where you'll see that the money flow is really good because these are your money days. Now, where I would say that you need to be a little bit mindful is the 6th, 7th, 11th, 12th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. These days are unfavorable and you need to be a little bit mindful. So you need to practice a little bit caution. If decisions need to be made, please don't make them on these days. Make them on the more favorable days. You have a lot of really good favorable days this month. So there you go, Virgo. That is your December forecast for 2024. I hope you found today's video informative. If you have, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching today.